Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today with an exciting video here and checking in on respect to the latest and greatest leaderboard event. In case you guys have missed my past videos here, we still have a couple of days remaining at the time of recording when I did this video, but you can see we're sitting at 221,000 because we have not actually participated whatsoever. I mean, obviously, you can get some points across the board here for raids. If you've been using Insidious 6, great. I personally don't have Superior Spider-Man because I am going to be using my antimatter. And to be honest, even if you were to use Power Cores to get it, 20,000 points actually means nothing in this event, guys. But earning these golden webs, this is what we're going to be capitalizing on in this video. And we're going to be spending 100 million gold to see where we rank in terms of this event overall in the rankings. Will there be more spending? Likely. We'll see how this is going to determine the rank, but the good news is the fact that if you're like myself, guys, and you hoarded a lot of gold here, we're going to be able to take advantage of all these freebies along the board. And why my stance ultimately has changed is because, in case you guys missed that blog update as well, I mean, Blue Marvel, guys, absolutely monstrosity that's joining Marvel Strike Force. I mean, he's an absolute beast. He's going to be changing the very scene that we know in Marvel Strike Force. He's going to be providing value in all game modes. And if you guys have followed my channel, you know that I prioritize arena teams and as well as raid teams because they help me capitalize on the resources in the game, especially if it generates me power cores every single day. In Blue Marvel, without question, he is going to be coming into the fold here without, easily slotting in probably next to Xavier and Fantastic Four as the new future defense that I suspect anyways, given what he's going to be providing to those defensive units and the plug and play aspect that he has. But I also want to point this out, guys. Remember, this is an event that really does favor free-to-play hoarders like myself. You know, this is the reason we hoard so much gold at times, to pivot in these situations where we don't expect it. Like, especially with the way that Marvel Strike Force and Scopely communicated this event, there was never any kind of clues or any heads up that this was truly, in fact, a gold spending event. And now that I've cleared easily north of 1 billion, this is a good opportunity, especially if you guys are in that position like myself. I would encourage it now because we now know Blue Marvel, what he's going to be bringing to the table. And if you're able to get, I'd say, like, you know, top 2,500, top 5,000, it's going to be a good head start, right? In terms of just getting some additional resources. And if you guys also need Gear 20 tech pieces, personally, I don't because I've already unlocked Xavier. This would be a good time to do it, guys. So, yeah, like I said, the purpose of this video is we're going to be opening at least 100 million gold here in the actual orbs, and we're going to be seeing where we rank after that fact. But I do suspect as well, guys, if you're planning to be, you know, dabbling in this event or participating, I would only encourage it for those that similar in my situation where you have a lot of gold hoarded. I've heard, you know, from other content creators, other envoys as well, that you know, this is just not a event that you want to spend money on because the value of the dollar is not comparable to what you actually have in game for gold. I think it's just very, very incomparable. So folks that are, you know, climbing the leaderboards, so we speak, it's really those that have thrived in terms of the combination of spending and as well as having actual in-game gold currency. So it does favor the folks that actually already have this massive resource on the bench here, in this case, which we have, because we've been saving, and especially if you don't build up every team, every character to level 105 and every newly fresh character that gets added into the game, you're going to be in a position like myself here. Only downside of this, guys, like I said, this is really meant for the super end game players that have ultimately unlocked mostly everything, because if you are in the mid game and you're transitioning end game or you're building teams towards Professor Xavier, using your gold, this is going to hamper you, right? This is going to slow you down in your progression. So I would not recommend the strategy for anyone unless you've already unlocked Xavier and, similar to myself, you're in the end game and you want to get a head start on building up the blue ISO. Well, this is a good chance to do that, especially knowing that Blue Marvels can be requiring those different sets of teams, requiring both Purple 4 and Purple 5. Okay, so enough chatter. Let's get into it, guys. Let's take a look at how our 100 million gold is going to be translating in terms of points here. So the good news about this is that you can actually open all of it at once, but we're just going to build a little bit of suspense here. Let's just do a couple of things. Oh, nice. There's 40 orbs here at 24 million gold, so we could probably just do this a few times and see how that looks. So even just doing this one right now, let's see how much we actually get from these golden webs. So 300 there. So 300, I believe, would equate to roughly 300,000 points. So let's have it head over there real quickly just to double check. Yeah, so it does give you a whopping 300 addition there. And then already my rank is already up in top 20, top 5400. So you can see how much easily it scales, and that's why it's very, very, you have to be cautious with this event, guys, because remember, folks like other people that are waiting for the event to end, they can also just do the same thing at the very end there, and once again squeeze into that leaderboard last second, and then that's how you don't really know what your position is going to be. I think in the last few hours leading up to the close of the event is kind of where it's going to matter the most, right? Let's do another one. Let's see how much our rank now rises. That's really what I'm curious about. Oh, interesting. Not sure if the game crashed there, but we'll see what happens. Alrighty, guys, not sure what happened there, but I did reset the game, and it looked like it's not capturing the multiple orbs as much. So what we're going to be doing is let's go back in. And again, keep in mind, we've only spent about roughly 24 million. Let's do a little more than that then. Sorry, a little less than that, because it looks like maybe the multitude of opening a lot of orbs at once is actually kind of messing with us. So let's just do 20 orbs. See if that works. Okay, sweet, that actually does work. Okay, we'll do this then. So that's 12. Then we'll do that again. Because I think what's happening is as well, a lot of players are opening them all together here. So this is going to be another 24 here. Brutal. So yeah, it just keeps crashing on me, guys. I tried the 20 and it crashed and I reset. So no, let's go ahead. Let's try the 10 orbs. I think just because everyone's just opening them all at once here, right? So that's 10. And then we'll do one more. And that's going to actually put us now at the 24 mark. So that is another brutal, guys. So yeah, I cut it out, but there was actually a lot of crashes here. It seems like the only one that's kind of working for me is doing these individual orbs. Maybe it's probably because everyone is opening these orbs at the same time, so we might have to cut it short here. I was planning to spend 100 million gold, but with the way that it's crashing right now, we might just have to stop at the 50 million gold right now just to see how this looks until the day of, right? But this is already kind of seeing issues here. The individual orbs seem like they're working though, so it seems like just that feature of opening mass orbs is causing the game to crash and reset my game here. So this actually puts me right here. Remember, we started with 1,000,006. So this 955, 956 puts us at now 50 million gold spent. Let's take a look here at where we're at. So 866,000 points. And let's see here. We got all the way down to milestone 16. And more curiously now, I'm wondering where we kind of rank overall. So 50 million gold, guys, and we are in now the top. So it's 2,700. So there you guys have it. 50 million is going to get you likely in that top 5,000 range. I would suspect that this is probably going to drop as we continue deeper into this event, guys. But I'll do an update video on this because I do want to see how we're going to be doing as we spend more gold on this event. But I'll keep you guys updated. Just right now it's bugged. And in the meantime, I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time. So we'll be back. Do let me know how you guys are doing. Where are you ranking? How much gold have you spent? Let's work together here and see if we can squeeze in to those top tier rewards, especially if you've been hoarding like myself. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.